All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now, this lesson comes off the inspiration of just listening to certain individuals, specifically, the elder or the older generation speak, man. Because we understand. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read the scripture first in 2 Corinthians 2:11, and then get to the point of what this lesson is on. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And we understand that Esau's tactics and his tricks, his wickedness, is all ultimately, set up to destroy, and to destroy and to manipulate, man. So the conversation that I was listening to, it was basically a elder person, speaking of, the way in which technology has been increasing and how they can't keep up with it. Now we understand Esau, what he does is try to purge out or to cull the older generations, because they're more set in their ways, and also they're not quickly given into change as the younger generations, man. So the conversation basically went along the lines of, AI within, fast food restaurants. Two women were in McDonald's, and there was a person behind, I guess, the register. But you had to order on a kiosk in order to get your food, man, And the older generation was just asking, hey, well, this is just what I want. Can you do it? And to make the account short, they just walked out, man, because it got down to the point where they don't know what they're doing, and no help was given. So they just said F it and left. Now this is the same generation which Esau, was getting rid of by inoculations, man. Because these are the ones that they said were at risk. So what they trusted within Esau, hey, that's trusting in the staff of this broken reed upon Egypt. And what happened, man? And a lot of them died off due to it. Their bodies weren't able to handle, the poison which he put in them, and they passed, right? Now Esau also goes to tell us that the smartest generation is the generation that is between the ages of 5 to 12 right now. Now, why does he say that? He doesn't say it because he really believes it to be true, because that's false. But he says it because this is the mind or the age in which they're easily manipulated, man, in which they don't have a backbone, so they believe everything that Esau says. That's why the scriptures say, hey, this is the last generation, man, because it's only going to get worse from here out. You can't allow these monsters to bring forth even more monsters, man. Because you're going to have a society, as the Apostle Gabar always brings out that quote, a hard or tough men make easy times make soft men make tough times. Or, soft men make tough times, man. And the cycle continues, right? Well, in the situation of this generation, it's going to be a bunch of soft men who are going to make times hard, man. Right? Because they don't have a stable belief system. They believe everything that they're fed, because Esau is controlling the agenda. So this is the same generation that is being taught, it's okay to have two parents of the same sex. Just use computers. Not understanding how to do the basic things that were once taught in school. For example, cursive. Being able to use cursive and learn cursive or tracing letters, hey, that was a part of my education when I grew up. Now they just got laptops. Now they got iPads. They take these home, and this is what they're learning off of. Right? So it's about dumbing down a generation in order to conquer them. And this is all part of those wows. And this is also what's set up from the counsel of the wicked, man. As it's spoken of in, I'm going to grab it, Psalm 64. This Psalm 64 at the top, it says, hear my prayer. It's like, hear my voice, O Yahweh, and my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot arrows, even bitter words. that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And so what they're doing, they're perfecting their wickedness, man. You know, and that's in every facet, whether it be the educational system, whether it be politics, whether it be the food, because the food is a weapon. You know, that's a weapon. The water, all of that is in one. And whatever else there, the music industry, you know, or I should say the whole Hollywood industry, because it involves music and movies. You know, and these are the tools that Esau uses because he controls them, in order to weaken and defile the minds of the people. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And they do these things, and to the general public, the majority can't see, that they're trying to destroy a generation of individuals in order to build up a generation of zombies. They're just seeing it as, technology is advancing. This is the way of the world. This is the way it should be. Well, just gotta deal with it. Instead of taking a look back and actually seeing what this devil is doing and how he's systematically, breaking down your children, man. Hey, you can't see your children because you're at work. So all of all of the ideologies of the beast, which is the images or the image of the beast, is being pushed straight down your kid's throat. And they're siding with this devil unknowingly, subconsciously. Right? It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Because that's part of pride as well. Hey, they're doing it right in front of your face, and it's really nothing you can do unless you're really in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai and warning your children of these things, man. But they still have to see it from the teachers. They're gonna hear it from their friends that they in class with. And they're gonna watch it on the videos that they watch on YouTube. So it's an all-out war against righteousness. That's why the scripture says what it says in the book of Ephesians, the 6th chapter, man. The wiles of the devil, because Esau is coming at all angles to destroy. You have to be fully girded with that armor in order to combat those methods, man. It says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. And the scripture tells us, he is wiser than Daniel. So this devil will disguise something, in order to penetrate the minds of the young, whether it be flashing quick subliminal images while they're watching their cartoons, or putting it in a kid's song. They do all these things to break down the minds, to manipulate, to create a generation of cattle, of sheeple, man. And those that do have a voice, they're basically seen as less than, because the younger generations ain't speaking to their grandparents like that, man. They're not speaking to their grandparents like that. They don't have that type of relationship. So they just see grandpa or grandma as somebody that's old, past her age, so forth and so on. And that's why that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahshai said his prophets upon those highways and hedges, to warn you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of you, of what's to come, man. Because these are all systems to break you down and to cling on to Esau as if he's the Most High. That's why the scripture says what it says in the book of 2nd Thessalonians, man. Who opposeth and exalteth himself as the Most High. It says, but Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that's the point, man. So I just want to bring this quick lesson to the body, to show forth exactly what Esau is doing. Because ultimately, this is also causing division. As the scripture says in the book of Luke 12, man. It's causing division between a father and son and daughter, so forth and so on. It's breaking down that family structure, and Esau is the cause of it. That's why the scripture says what it says in the book of Sirach 10, man. And when, matter of fact, I'm going to just grab it and I'll close out with that. Because it's dealing with the rulers, man. It says 3, Sirach 10 and 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And right now, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? So all people underneath that ruler is going to bring forth that same vibration, you know, and that's why they claim that the younger generations are the smartest, when really they're just the most brainwashed. Because when the MOTB is made mandatory, these younger generations ain't going to fight. It'll be the older generation that's like, hey, man, I'm not getting that. I'm not putting this into my body. It's going to be those that have, you know, lived some time and have a belief in something higher than them. This younger generation don't even believe in the Most High. And even up to that the 30-year-olds, man. You know, the belief in Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, it's like what they would ignorantly call God, is fallen, man. Over the ages. You know, but hey, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying to the body. I just wanted to go on quite a little spiritual rant about that, man. You know, because hearing it, I was like, man, they're just, Esau is really tactical, man. You know, the scripture says he's a cunning hunter. You know, he's wise to do evil, man. And he's the perfect devil. So, he creates wickedness within his perfection. You know? So I just want to bring that out to the body, Lord willing. It was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Arakakwadash. And double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yaki and bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.